Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Michigan Wolverines against the Ohio State Buckeyes. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Plus coverage now from these DBs. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
A play like that on first down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got second and inches, you can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here. Maybe a heavy play action. Get the ball down the field. Really force those safeties to defend that pass deep. Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Back to throw. It's Sayin. And this time it's complete. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He makes the grab. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver. You love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game, and both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there, and we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. They'll try the right here. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. He's got some space. Look out. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense comes up now in first down thanks to that costly penalty. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Gonna run it. It's Marshall. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
4th down. The offense will go for it. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He fires downfield. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Going to be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And now they run the draw play. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. Ohio State has the lead after 1. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
Boy, that is very conservative from this offense. We know that settling for field goals, that really dooms teams, in particular in the red zone. And not being aggressive on 3rd down, I don't know if I love that play call. I wish they would have thrown the ball into the end zone, tried to sneak it in with a run, but the defense was ready.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect, it's incomplete and going the other direction.
They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Wolverines. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To the air, it's Ncaa. Looking to scramble. He lets it rip. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here. To play this position well, you've got to have great mechanics, and more specifically, Chris, you got to have great feet. And the footwork is just all wrong here. He threw this off his back foot, never going to be accurate, and clearly this ball is not in a place where he wants it to be.
Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. They're stopped on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
This is an aggressive call right here. And listen, I don't mind it. They're trying to get a score going into halftime, bring this tie game up. But I got to tell you, now you've created a lot of momentum for this defense that just gets off the field. And now their offense has a chance to put that score up.
Throws to the tight end. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
Oh, my goodness, Chris. I think he was too open on this play. Sometimes you've got to feel like you're just all alone. He's wondering what's going on with the defense, and he just takes his eyes off the football. Oh, my goodness. He's got to feel absolutely sick about that.
Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to throw, it's Ncaa. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Important 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down in their own end of the field. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Now throwing here to start the drive. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Michigan will call time here, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That is how you capitalize on great field position. You get aggressive, you go and you put the ball in the end zone. You can't settle for a field goal at that point. For an offense, you step on the field, and quarterback, you know you got to put that ball in the end zone. They're able to do so. That's a really good job by them and a solid throw for the touchdown.
PAT gives him a 10-point lead, 17-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They have two more to work with before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he fields it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Caught in the backfield. It's Marshall. Breaking free. End zone ahead. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
Oh, he breaks free. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, Chris, that was almost a sensational play. I know it falls incomplete, but just the effort to get away from that sack, not take the negative play, that was a tremendous job by the quarterback.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done.
It's a fumble behind the line. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate bounce, and right here, that bounce for the offense was tremendous, but also credit the hustle of the other players. They're trying to get blocks, and they're in the area so they can recover that fumble.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Grab behind the line. It's Marsh. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joel, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done, but that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now, as the defense shifts back, I think he's going to have more of an opportunity in the next couple of series to create some of those catches.
But a quick stop by the defense. He just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Turns it loose downfield. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
I tell you, Chris, give the defense a lot of credit here because once they got into field goal range, they really bowed up, had good success on 1st and 2nd down, created a 3rd and long, and here an incompletion leads to what I feel like really should be a field goal attempt.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains 10 after that miss.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pregame. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
To throw, it's Ncaa. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. They need to make a play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackled after the takeaway, and that will end this quarter. It's Michigan in front at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Leaning on the run game here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Pulls it in. It's Marshall. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway. But it does set up 4th down. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Now, they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. But it comes down to this. They need to create some fourth-quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Well, once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Sayan. The pass rush closing in. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Could